Guys, good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Parang mahina. O yung boss yung mahina.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Are you ready to take this to the next level?
Yes.
Are you ready to take this to the next level?
Yes.
Congratulations guys. At ito na talaga yun. Ito na yung pinakinaantay natin. Anyway, hindi ako masyadong matagal magsasalita. I know, nakikita niyo po ako lagi sa Facebook. Nanonood po ba kayo?
Yes.
38 Thunder?
Yes.
Tuturuan ko po kayo mag-network. 3 tips po. Okay po. Ito po yung pinaka-greatest learning ko po kapag MLM ko po. Right now, magsi 7 years na po ako sa ganitong industriya. And until now, nag-aaral pa rin po ako continuously. Pero 3 bagay po yung ibibigay ko po sa inyong tip. Okay na po ba?
Yes.
Parang... Kaya pa ba?
Yes.
Kumain na po ba kayo? Nandito tayo sa NWorld. Nakita yung chan ko lumaki. Kaka-NWorld. Anyway guys, tip number 1. Guys, sa tagal ko na sa ganitong industry po, no, isa sa pinaka-greatest learning ko po is alagaan nyo po yung pangalan nyo. Yung reputation nyo po, alagaan nyo po. Just like yung sinasabi ni Press, kailangan po wala akong bahid yung pangalan nyo po. Darating po yung time, pangalan mo pa lang, picture mo pa lang, yung makita ka lang yung ng tao, mag-join na siya sa'yo. Marami pa po tayong pagsasamahan dito sa NWorld. Tama po ba yun?
Yes.
So guys, in dealings dito po sa UAE, always isipin nyo po yung core values ng company, yung pangalan nyo po pag nakipag-deal po kayo, kung masisira ba or hindi, lagi nyo titignan nyo, alagaan nyo po yung pangalan nyo. May ethics po tayo, yan po yung gumagabay po sa atin. Basahin nyo po yan, i-review nyo po yan, at ituro nyo rin po yan sa mga leaders nyo po. Okay po ba yun?
Yes.
Dumarating po sa point dito, marinig lang po yung pangalan ko, makita lang po ako nagpe-pay in na. Okay po? Goal po natin, maging ganun po yung culture ng NWorld. Tama po ba?
Yes.
Yung tama po yung pagnenegosyo po natin. Okay po ba yun?
Yes.
Pangalawang tip ko po sa inyo, we need to work hard. Okay po. Alam nyo, nalulungkot po ako pag may nakikita po ako sa Facebook na don't work hard, work smart. Guys, combine natin yung dalawa. Work hard and work smart equals work wise. Wala akong nakukuha sa madalian. Okay po ba?
Yes.
Again, with your dealings, talagang may work hard po kasama yan eh. Wala akong naging asensado nang hindi nag-work hard. Pero dadamayan natin, sasamahan natin ng NWorld. So work wise, work smart, so you're working wise. Tama po?
Yes.
And last but not the least, go all the way. Okay po? Alam ko po, hindi po ako talented. Wala na po sa itsura, di ba? Hindi ako talented, obsessed lang po talaga po ako. Obsessed po ako sa career ko, obsessed po ako sa NWorld, obsessed po ako sa ginagawa ko. Araw-araw, day in, day out, 24/7, 100%. Be obsessed, guys. Itong NWorld, napakagandang vehicle po nito. At ako ay isang buhay na saksi at buhay na witness at na-experience ko po kung ano yung pwede kong mangyari po sa inyo. Kung pwede lang po, ibigay ko po yung mata ko sa inyo. Para makita niyo po yung future po natin dito sa NWorld. Bibigay ko na po. Pwede lang po, ilipat ko po yung utak ko sa mga utak nyo. Para malaman nyo kung ano yung naiisip ko every time na gumigising ako sa umaga hanggang sa pagtulog ko kaya hindi ako nakakatulog. Ang ganda ko kasi. Sobrang ganda, sobrang liwanag, sobrang dami ng pwede nating ma-achieve po dito. For me, success is not the income, it's not the cars, it's not the properties. Guys, for me, success is all about your potential. It's between kung ano ka ngayon at kung ano yung pwede mo pang ma-achieve right now. Guys, 2 years pa lang po yung NWorld. Pero grabe na po yung mga nangyayari po sa atin at sa inyo po, mangyayari po sa inyo. So guys, kailangan gawin niyo po 100% guys. Always remember po, nandito po kami para sa inyo, umalalay po. Okay po ba yun?
Yes.
And syempre, finally, always remember to put your hustle on and keep it strong. Guys, Mr.Worldwide, at tumawagin ninyo, at your service po, NWorld on the way. Maraming salamat po.
Kasi itong tao tatawagin ko,
lalo sa mga person na nakakilala sa akin, lalo sa person na nakakilala sa atin, itong taong tatawagin ko, napaka-importanting tao. This guy has a track record of so much na hindi ko kayang basa, kumbaga hindi ko kayang ipaliwanag lahat kung gaano kahusay. Usually, you hear people like Doc Butch as the millionaire maker. This guy is the maker of millionaire maker.
Yes.
Ito po ang pinuno ng mga pinuno. Pag nakahawak ko, parang naihigop ko yung lakas. Guys, itong tatawagin ko, napaka-importante tao po. Bakit? For the past decade of the industry of network marketing, naging napakakulay because of this guy. Almost 2 decades in the industry, countless multi-millionaires because of this guy, record breakers of record breakers. Guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Guys, let's all welcome our chairman, the founder, the CEO, our presidente, the source of the force, Luis Alan Nolasco! Paspa!
Alright. Thank you, Pao.
Yes.
Thanks. Hello, guys.
No.
Alright. How are you? Alright. I assume everyone is already a distributor and you were hunting. More than a distributor, you were hunting. Why not? That's the point. Alright. Let me try another question. Have you been to the Atlantis?
Yes.
Have you enjoyed the Aqua Venture?
Yes.
Have you stayed there?
No.
Right. Here's the thing. We are bound to create something more for you guys because as we literally classify. Am I under some radar or somebody watching over me? As I believe, we're trying to consider and classify NWorld UAE as a totally separate company. Hence, we're going to create a different set of incentive program for you here. A different set of top performers for you here. And we will be, merging them to the Philippine incentives. Like one example is, we're thinking of some travel incentive outside the UAE. But I want to be myself. I don't want to sugarcoat things. I don't want to blind you or to create a ploy that would create an idea that it's really a good incentive. But I want to send you out of UAE for a while for a vacation, and I will go somewhere else. You know where I'm gonna bring you?
Yes.
To the Philippines. Look at this. Do you believe that process is more important than success?
Yes.
The natural course of process is as you start NWorld or this business or any business, when you start making money, what do you do first when you make money? Do you splurge right away?
No.
Your situation is different. In a sense that in the Philippines, the young people and employed distributors who sign up, when they make money, if they're not the breadwinner and they're not supporting their family, they just spend. I'll buy my own car, I'll buy my own new gadget, I'll travel abroad, I'll buy this Louis Vuitton, I'll buy Hermes, and something else. For you, it's a different story here. You're not kidding, that's why you're here. You left your family out there.
Yes.
Some of you may not even know how your child looks like, if not for the help of Facebook, of WhatsApp, of Messenger. What I'm saying, hindi kayo nagbibiro kaya kayo nandito. I can tell you that I can send you somewhere else. I can send you to Seychelles, to Maldives, to Europe, to the United States, to South America, wherever. I could do that. Why won't I? But first things first. Going to the Philippines, under normal course of income, the amount that you're supposed to spend for you to go to the Philippines, ano isipin mo? What do you do? Padala ko na lang. Mag-Skype na lang tayo or mag-video call na lang tayo, di ba? But you want to spend time with them. Let's put it this way. I'm gonna send you to Europe. But your family in the Philippines is in need. But you achieve that reward here in the Philippines? Sorry. You achieve that reward here in the UAE? Di ba? Yes, nag-qualify ako, but you know, the idea na sana. Pera na lang, padala ko sa Pilipinas. Do you agree?
Yes.
Now, but I'm not gonna give you cash. But instead, I'm gonna give you something else. I'll send you to the Philippines. Of course, I'll send you back here. Unless you don't want to Europe, unless you don't want to return to the UAE. I'm gonna send you to the Philippines. You spend time with your family.
Yes.
And during that period, I'm gonna coincide your incentive together with the local incentive of Philippines. You wanna know where?
Where?
Bali City. Why do I still have to reward you something else? Kahit pa paano, you've earned that incentive. Right?
Yes.
And then, pagpakasyon sa Pilipinas, mga itong pamilya mo, sandali lang, pupunta lang ako sandali sa France, punta ako sandali sa Italy, punta ako sandali sa Spain. And you have those in Balici. And for all you know, from here to Europe, it could be more expensive.
Yes.
Manila, back and forth, and then Balici, back and forth. Of course, hindi kita pwede iwalin doon. That's the kind of program that we're creating for you. Why? I have been in the industry long enough to know what you psychologically, socially, and emotionally need. It's not just the sheer idea that bigyan ka ng ganitong travel o bigyan ka ng kotse. When you make something here, would you rather buy a car first?
No.
Would you rather travel somewhere else first?
No.
Yun na nga eh. So sinasabi ko po sa inyo ito because if you will trust this company, if you have trusted us, nung wala pa tayong office dito, and I thank you for that. I thank you for that. When there was no office yet, when there were no products yet, when it was just a myth in Manila, in the Philippines, when we were bombarded, when we were murdered in social media, you trusted me.
Yes.
And boy, won't you use that same trust, that same reason for continuing, especially now, na may office na tayo. This is the first office, by the way. I don't have to go somewhere else. Katulad ng sinabi ko the other time, we're looking for, we're sorting out the showroom that would highlight our products to the public. But we're not going to sell products at lower price than you do. But it's for you, distributors, to sell it to them. But we just want a showroom. So we could showcase our products to multinational customers. And perhaps even have our multinational employees. Do you really just want to start and end with Filipinos here?
No.
I don't think so. I won't go to Dubai and I won't, really buy some property here in the past with the idea that I'm only going to do business with UAE. Mahabang panahon ko na pong naisip, wala pa pong NWorld. Buo na po yung plano. I'm saying that I bought a property in Burj Khalifa not to just inspire you, but remember, it's not the property that I bought. Won't you ask me why I bought that property?
Why?
Because when I'm here, I'm going somewhere else. We're going somewhere else. There's a bigger market outside Dubai. And Dubai is outside Manila. So kung nagbukas ako rito, ba't ko tatapusin dito yung pagbubukas ko? Long before, nasa isip ko na yon. That's why I made that gamble, that calculated risk of buying a property because I knew it would help me in the long term. I don't want to be staying in a hotel where I don't know who's my neighbor or nasan yung gamit ko but nawala. Things like that. So I built my own home. And I want you to understand it is not the pricey acquisition that's inspiring. The reason behind it. Game changers, earth shakers, movers, deal breakers, and deal makers, they make risks as part of their decisions. There's no such thing on earth or in business, in life, in social life, in love life, in your career, walang risk. Hindi po pwedeng sigurado ka palagi, dito ako walang risk, safe dito. Sure ang income ko. For me, it was not the case. I'm not staying here more often than I am in Manila and in Europe. Why still buy that one? Pwede mag-hotel lang, Burj Al Arab. I won't spend that much money. Kaya nandun ako sa 7-star hotel. But that's the reason behind it. And since it didn't materialize doon sa dati, anong gagawin? Itutuloy-tuloy ko. The thing is, this is my own company. From that perspective alone, gusto ko pong maunawaan ninyo yung lalim ng commitment ko. Pakito, when did you start the Burj Khalifa renovation? I just want to share this story, alright? And by the way, alam ko na gutom po kayo, ganun din po ako. I have asked the restaurants of Abata NWorld to prepare food for us. Okay lang po ba mamaya? Sama kayo sa akin kahit tayo. Well, I have not, no proper meal yet. So, puro green juice muna. When did you start the property? Kahit na buwan na lang, huwag na yung araw tsaka yung minuto siguro. Yes.
I think 2 years back. 2 years.
My foresight, my vision was so clear that as early as that time, September 2015, I know where I am going. Do you want to come with me?
Yes!
Do you want to follow my journey?
Yes!
I'm not going here to live in Burj Khalifa just for Dubai and UAE alone. I'm going somewhere else. I will make the world my playground. I am gonna make the rest of the world your playground. Now, anyway, for now, let's play here first. It's the process. It's the long process. Now, I'm saying because I have to share this story para maintindihan nyo hindi kung gaano kamahal yung property. Well, it may not be the most expensive property here, but still to our, to versus to peso, mahal pa rin po yun. But right now, nandito tayo ngayong kakabukas po ng office natin. We'll start the upgrade tonight. And as promised, tomorrow, you will have the products. Mamaya, sa mga kasama po sa dinner, kasi hindi ko alam, baka iba, babiyahe pa, baka sabihin, next time na po ko sasama, pwede ba mag-take home? Pwede po. Alright? Pwede rin po, basta yung para sa ila yung take home mo. Kaya isang kasama mo sa bahay, huwag na yung para sa ila. Alright, but gusto ko po yun. Gusto ko ma-feel kayo. Kasi ang dami ko nang kilala rito. Diba? CJ, Pakito, Kuya DJ, Bebe, Harold. Ayun! Yung gusto ko madagdagan. Diba? Gusto ko madagdagan yung familiar na sa akin sa pangalan. You know why? 2 years ago, sila Doc Boots, familiar yung mga mukha na sila Arthur, sila Jamon, of course yung brother ko, si June, Espeñaco, si best friend, I have to say that of course. And right now, ang dami ng sobrang successful sa NWorld. And it went beyond my main circle. I have to create another set of circle here. And I'm sure you're all looking forward to that.
Yes!
Pero katulad ng sinabi nila, it is not just by simply being with me or nauna ka rito sa NWorld. Marami nagsimula rin 2 years ago. It's not when you started. It is how far you could go.
Yes!
Marami nagsimula, but now, either tumigil, diba? Or naglelo, or mabagal, or ng ibang bansa, ng ibang company. Normal po yan. But the truly committed ones, tignan niyo yung resulta. Bottom line is the results that we create. What is the magic of NWorld? Why in 2 years' time, NWorld is able to create such phenomenal results? There are no secrets. And in all honesty, there are no magic as well. Our products, our system, our program, and the sheer business acumen of the management delivered everything to the market, to you, to the believers, to our entrepreneurs. And we're going to continue the same expertise that we did, that we brought to the Philippines, and now we're bringing it here, and we're extending it to other continents. That is the ambition. Now, when I make an ambition, when I make some future plans, I work on them day and night. Since I arrived Dubai almost a week ago, I never had an 8-hour sleep yet. Matagal na yung 6 hours. Because my mind could not rest. I'm so excited every night and every morning, every day, that I have new plans coming in. And so, I want you to understand, you are already here at this very moment. You were chosen by your upline. You are made of something more than the rest. It may not sound something more to you, pero hindi po kayo nandito. Hindi po kayo nandito dahil kayo na lang yung tinext o pwede lang. Bakit natin nililimit ito? We decided na kayo muna. And this coming Thursday, I don't know if they have made their proper announcement yet. This coming, please, don't. It's alright. I'm fine with this. I'm fine. Huwag mo na rin sa aking microphone. Para nag-good kayo kung ano ko. No microphone. Okay na ako rito. I'll just try to finish this one, with my natural voice. This coming Thursday at 7 p.m. we'll be having a big training for all our distributors. You can invite your distributors. You don't have to choose them. We'll be making a post so that we will start the business right. We will equip you. We will train you. Hindi po kasi tsamba ito. Ang negosyo pinag-aaralan. Hindi lang tinatrabaho. Hindi lang hard work. Hindi lang smart work. You combine them. But more importantly, the information must be transferred to you. And most importantly, you got to execute them. Hindi ka pa pwedeng mag-execute nang hindi mo alam. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Hindi ka pa pwedeng gumawa ng isang bagay na hindi na ituro sa'yo. Yes. Else, you'll be making a lot of mistakes. But true enough, sometimes people have to learn it by their own mistakes, from their own mistakes, with their own mistakes. But we will try to shortcut the process. I'm not saying we will make it instantly, automatically. We will cut it short to some distance na mas mabilis. And we will do that. Of course, we will be making the announcement tomorrow. But right now, let's focus to this. What do we have to offer? And why? What are the matrix of our program para po maintindihan na lahat? I'm saying this because yung sinabi ko yung incentive kanina at reward system kanina, and the travel and other programs that we intend to do, the top performers that we intend to launch starting tomorrow, the counting will start tomorrow, because we intend to create a soft launch by October. Soft launch. What happened the other night is the first official NBO. It's not the ground launch, perhaps not even the soft launch. Or some may consider it as the soft launch, but it's not yet in my mind. So we're coming out bigger perhaps. So on the soft launch, we're going to award some of the achievers from here, those who will have the first set of incentives, and those who will enjoy, the first set of awarding in the United Arab Emirates market. Or at least for those na hindi nasa UAE, pero within the area, they could opt to update their accounts, upgrade their NTCs, and for those who are just about to begin, you have the UAE NTC, which I'm about to present. Next slide, please. Let me begin. This was presented the other day, and this price list is available starting after this meeting. Alright? It will be also launched in our new website. Do you like the new website?
Yes.
Do you love it?
Yes.
Enjoy it? Ganda, di ba? Wala nang announce ko sa bago lang din. I mean, malit na bagay. Hindi kasi, parang, I mean, if we do surveys, we could even announce it or it may not even be announced or highlighted anymore. Para sa akin, obligasyon ko kasing pagandahin yung sistema ng service namin. So hindi ko na i-announce, good news, may bagong ganito. Unless it's something really earth-shaking, then I'm gonna make such huge announcement. Wow, it's really fun. Alright. Next slide, please. Oh, sorry. Can we go back again? If you translate the multi-level points to the Philippine points, by the way, you have to do it. If you translate it, they are at least 3 times more. Of course, ay mababa, hindi naman po ito. When you sell products and when you earn multi-level points here, let alone the product points, they're also about the same rate. Triple. Kaya lang kasi sa product points kasi 1,050 na po yun, universal yan. Philippines and UAE. Triple po sila because remember, the currency of UAE is about what? 14 peso, 13.5. Let's put it 13.5 to 40. They play somewhere within the peso hovers somewhere within that exchange rate. So you got to multiply them if you want to translate them in Philippine currency. They are at least 3 times. Why do I have to do it? Other than the services that we are going to provide are all of you. Yes. Because I'm just about to sell it. They're available tomorrow, but some have requested for tonight. But yeah, no rush. You can do it tomorrow. How to add NWorld UAE NTC on a Philippine NTC. Next slide, please. So you basically go to your NTC, log in using your username and your password, and go specifically to add package stop. This will be displayed. Can we turn off the lights here para mas makita lang just in case? Do we have that, selection? Okay. Add package, this will appear. And then, I'm sure you're quite familiar with this already.
Yes.
Nasa sistema po ninyo yan. And right now, we have already implemented a flag icon to determine that NTC page. Is it clearer?
Yes.
Alright, pansamantala lang naman yan na hindi mo na ako makita. So, Philippine flag, para ma-identify ninyo that you're viewing a Philippine NTC. Now go to the next slide, please. This will appear. You cannot simply add a package if you did not start first with a retailer code. Remember, this is a separate company. Well, it is. It is. So it has to undergo a new retailer code first because you're going to start just like how you started in the Philippines. The difference, though, is that we do not require you a new tree. Same tree. Dire-diretso lang po. Ayos po ba yan?
Yes.
Other companies, you can continue with that. For purposes of intelligent comparison, other companies fail to do the same. Hindi na nagawang seamless, either they require you to get a new upline or you do a restructuring with the old upline and build a new network. Why would you even go here if you would start a new network na hindi seamless ang pagbangga sa Philippines? I mean, that's also good. It's a new market. But would you rather do it here or sa akin na lang? Kasi pwede ka naman mag-build doon, di ba? So that's the reason why we can make it a seamless program. Of course, we have to make some trade-offs. I'll tell you later on. So that's the first move is that you have to add a retailer code. This will appear if you have not encoded a retailer code yet. Next slide, please. And this is what's going to happen. If you have encoded and you have the retailer code, you'll be prompted to this page. You got to encode your name according to the name, in proper order, according to the name written in your visa. Okay po ba?
Yes.
Ang bago nito mahigpit. ang basihan po nila noon yung Emirates ID ninyo o yung visa ninyo. So kung paano po nakasulat doon, huwag niyo pong sobrahan ng middle initial kung wala na doon. Am I making sense?
Yes.
You can relate to that. Lagyan mo lang ng middle initial, kahit totoong middle initial mo, kahit nasa passport mo yun, kung wala sa Emirates ID mo yun, baka magkaroon pa ng conflict. So sundin mo kung ano yung nasa Emirates ID mo. Maliwanag po sa atin yun?
Yes.
So, yun ang information na ilagay mo rito. Yun tuldok, wala namang problema doon. Tuldok lang. At sundin po ninyo what's in your Emirates ID. Next slide, please. After you do, you will be asked to confirm. And you got to confirm by saying, yes. And clicking the button. You really got to do it. Pag nag-encode ka, yes. It creates a positive energy and ambiance.
Yes.
I mean, try saying no. Literally, try saying no.
No.
Kahit natahimik ka lang, di ba it creates some bad vibes to you? Yes? Making sense?
Yes.
Next slide, please. Alright, so this is how the Philippine NTC looks like. Meron na siyang Philippine flag and it starts with a BG code. And as usual, if your NTC has already been or have been upgraded, you will have this check. Although hindi siya ganun ka-clear, but you can see it later. Pag wala pa siyang check, not yet upgraded. A lot of you who have upgraded yet, have already upgraded earlier. So thank you sa inyo, and you're the first batch of our upgrading. So you will see this one. You can show it to them later on. Para medyo, okay, mag-upgrade na ako. Medyo manginis ka muna. You know why? There's another reason for you. The reason for you to upgrade is for you to enjoy the points of your UAE transaction, and for you to enjoy the incentives of UAE as well. Kahit na Philippine NTC ka. Okay ba? Yes. Alright, next slide please. Now, if it is already successfully encoded, your UAE, I'm referring to UAE NTC, it will have this kind of display. Unless this is not the UAE flag. Then, yeah, it is. And by the way, your dashboard will also display already the Philippine server time. Ano ibig sabihin nun? We're trying to establish the cut-off. All cycles, 2 cycles in a day, will be based on the Philippine server time. So that you do not confuse yourselves. Sabi 12 o'clock ang cut-off, nag-encode ako ng alas 11, pumasok sa next cycle. Because it's 11 here, and in the Philippines it's already 3 p.m. So you follow the Philippine server time. 12 noon, 12 midnight. Philippine server time. Not the time here, or let's say in the future, not in Nigeria or Kenya or in Europe. That's why we follow one server time. It is our server time. I can remove the Philippine server time. I can put NWorld server time or something else, or your server time. But this is what we follow. And then what happens next is that when you have multiple packages or multiple NPCs from different countries, next slide please, it will reflect something like this. One with AE initials, the other one with BG. Of course, you know what AE is for. Saudi. Of course, it's for here. So, yeah, AE and BG. Just to show you that you can have one username, the same username, and add package from that username. So you don't really have to put up a new registration, just add package. And why do you have to do that? Because if you don't, it won't allow you to put the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and succeeding NTCs of UAE under different network tree ng Philippines mo. You will be confined to encode them under the UAE tree. So that's why you have to do it inside your NTC. So that would allow you to even put your second NTC. Let's talk about your Philippine NTC. You have 15. And on the extreme right, you can put the main, retailer, and the first package. And the second one, the third one, you can assign them somewhere else. Okay ba yan?
Yes.
That's practically a sound approach. Why? Since you started in the Philippines or you started buying Philippine NTCs years ago or months ago, you know, the theory of weaker line. Let me put it in a more positive approach. The strong line, you put there, di ba, sa strong, because you don't put sa stronger. Positive, di ba? This is a stronger line, this is a strong line. So where do you put your new direct referral or your new strong? It is a stronger or the strongest line, the strongest line. So nilalagay mo siya doon, and what if after a month or two, ibago kang direct, and this strong line became the stronger line? Not because this one became weaker, but talagang mas marami na siyang isa. Then you could put the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, somewhere else. Under your main NTC. Am I clear?
Yes.
Hindi mo pwede lagay sa crossline mo yan. Hindi mo pwede lagay sa upline mo yan. So just under your Philippine main NTC. In that way, it is a new package, it is a new currency. However, you can put it somewhere else within your first main NTC. Fair enough?
Yes.
In fact, it's not only fair, it allows you to leverage and allow a tax-free income until the new tax comes. Not next year. Next year is just the sales tax. The Philippines are here. They want to enjoy the same. But the privilege is available here because it is allowed by the law of this land, and we're complying according to the local policies. So it's like it's allowed here, and that's how it works here. And everybody wants that, and that's one reason why you're also here. And some businesses are going here because of that privilege, and we would like to take advantage of it because it's offered by the government.
Yes.
All right, next slide, please. So now you will have the option to encash your income. How do we pay it out to you? Of course, local currency. Our local bank, Emirates NBD, would be glad to take out your encashment. You can deposit your check, or something else that we could look for or we could work on in the future. I don't know yet, but you know, I'm sorting out other possible options, but definitely in no time we'll be opening this check encashment facility for you. Not next week yet. Wala pa nga pag-opening ng AMPC. But we're going to make an announcement. Isasabay natin sa take-off natin. And then we're going to award you a big check. You do not present that to the bank. It's a commemorative. It's a commemorative check, right? So we'll give you the real check and another commemorative one. So now the task is to grow another NTC with UAE currency as much as possible. If you are quite behind already in the Philippines, then what you can do here is to create a phenomenal result from your UAE NTC.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Bago kayo rito. Now, next slide, please. You can also see the different products purchased from different countries. So, hindi siya parehong kung sabon or kung Kojic soap or O2 bubble, pare-pareho. You can even see the product code where they are purchased from. That will allow us to secure our system here from people who will import from the Philippines. Diba? Katulad yan. This is Kojic soap and it has like a Philippines and this one has an AE initials. Kahit parehong sabon. So hindi porke sabon na nakita mo, binenta sa'yo, pinasa sa'yo, kailangan yung points na maipasa sa'yo galing UAE. Technologies of trading, we're trying to monitor our system and we are being more innovative and you know, we're able to create some safety filters that would sustain our business here. Tulungan niyo po tayo, yung bawat isa. You cannot compete fairly with your fellows kung siya nagdadala ka doon patago. Tago, di ba? O tapos nagugulat ka, bakit ang dami niyang purchase pero walang income yung upline? Kasi local points ang gamit. Tapos di pa napapasahan. We don't want to have those kind of problems in the future. That's why as early as now, let's work on this one. And I'm happy because before we could even become by the thousands, like 10,000 here, nandito na po kagad yung office, so we can start already building the culture. Yung tamang approach. Next slide, please. Alright. And so when you have transactions, you can also see the processing fee and all sorts of stuff. Now, let me fast forward or move forward to the next one. These are the matrix of UAE retailer kit rebates, right? If you do if you have a Philippine NTC and then you have this UAE retailer code, how much do you do?
135.
135 pesos. Why? Remember, Philippine NTC ka. You encoded a UAE retailer code. Right? So this is the one that you will get. I heard somebody say 7. It could be a mistake. The retailer rebate is 10 dirhams. Don't you wish I always make that kind of mistake? So 7, it's 10. So dito you can see that one. Right? 10. So if UAE to UAE, that's 10 dirhams. If you translate it to the Philippine currency conversion on our table, this is the reflection today. Okay? Kung UAE NTC ka, nagbenta ka, nakabili ka, nag-sign up ka ng Philippine retailer kit, that's when you get 7. Bakit? Kasi 100 pesos sa Philippines. Hindi kung UAE NTC ka, hindi 100 pesos mapasok sa UAE. Kasi that's translated to 700 pesos. Sorry, that's translated, that could be translated to 1,400 pesos. Overpay tayo doon. And retailer kit, 500 pesos lang. Maliwanag po?
Yes.
I'll give a copy of this to everyone in soft form para ma-review. Pero I hope my spiel tonight would help you. Now, Philippine NTC ka. Sa Pilipinas po, nagbenta ka ng 16,000, you get 3,200. Just follow my finger. Pag nagbenta ka ng 40,400 after the retailer kit, you get 1,600. Your current situation, you are all Philippine NTC. If you upgrade, you can enjoy this. If you sell a UAE package at SRP, you get a direct of 4,860 pesos. Okay. Huwag nyo ng pag-retailer, benta nyo lang. Manang pag-retailer. Of course, you're kind. So, what do you do next? Kapag product package at retailer's price, para clear po, kapag yung meron na siyang retailer, so meron na siyang 10% discount. Pag binenta mo siya ngayon at retailer's price, still, your product package rebate is at 2,430. Now, going back to the situation when a UAE NTC signs up and a UAE NTC or a UAE package as well. For retail price, you get 360. Because the SRP of the package is 1,800. Now, pumunta siya ng Pilipinas. O girlfriend niya, taga-Pilipinas. Bumili ka dyan. Kapatid niya, bumili ka dyan. It's normal. O, alam nga namang girlfriend mo, nanay mo, tatay mo, nasa Pilipinas. Nay, dito po kayo bumili. Pagbili mo ito, papadala mo pa doon. So, papadala mo, hindi mo nagagawin yan. It's legit that you allow them to just purchase in any of our stores in the Philippines. If you do so, should you, UAE NTC signs up a Philippine package at SRP, you get 228 dirhams. At retailer's price, you get 114 dirhams.
Correct.
And the best part, para hindi ka ma-confuse ngayon, paano kung UAE to UAE? Well, it's easy. For UAE to UAE, you get 360 for SRP. For retailers for package at retailer's price, you get 180 product package rebates. I think this is going to be the standard as it is in the Philippines, right? Yung package na bibili na after the retailer's discount. And so, in the Philippines, as it is in UAE, parehong 1,050 matrix ng points. Doon kayo panalo ngayon sa products kasi mataas ang points dito. So, maganda yun. Para si upline, lalong ganahan, di ba? Na magsikap. Bakit? Kasi with products alone, you can definitely create several pairs in a day. Especially pagdating ng gold mask dito, ng body gel, ng lip cream, which we're also expecting to arrive with proper product registration on the soft launch. Kaya tayo mayroong soft launch para sabay-sabay. So, you won't wait a year. Don't worry, you won't wait another year. We're expecting another, month or so. Give or take 3 months more. But we're trying to do everything. Right? So, for UAE, as it is in the Philippines, Philippine package has one left and one right. Regardless kung UAE or Philippines yan, you always get 2,100. Which means kahit na UAE package ang pumasok sa left or right ng Philippine NTC sa inyo, 2-1. If it is a UAE NTC, you get 140. Whether UAE left or right, or Philippine and left, or UAE and right, or Philippine, you get 140. Diwanag po?
Yes.
Alright, next slide please. UAE on your left and on your right, it's the same. Because your currency is the Philippine currency or the Philippine NTC. So therefore, you have 80 peso admin fee. If you are a UAE NTC holder, you have 7 dirhams processing fee. Regardless of your transaction. 7. Mas mababa lang 1. Ganyan na yun. Multi-level maintenance for non-master level yet. In the Philippines, you do 120. Tama po? The only time you do 120 kung Philippines, the only time you do 240, pag promoted ka na sa master. At may master ka sa ilalim. Tama? That's when you do 240. Yung 300 naman, that's a different story. That's for if you want to be included in the ranking. Same with UAE, you have to do the same. I'm sure you would want to because that's going to be the prerequisite to the special traveler. Now, the thing is, if you purchase the products in UAE, for you Philippine NTC holders, you don't have to purchase 120 worth of multi-level points here. 9 lang. Siyempre, kinonvert na po natin pa-Atlas naman. But, feel free to purchase 120 multi-level points worth ng products. Hindi po masama yun. Pero if you just want to maintain, you only need 9 dirhams. Sorry. 9 multi-level points for you to be able to maintain for your multi-level income. And if you are already a master, or at least higher than master, and you have a master level line, all you need to do is double it to 18. 18 multi-level points. Fair enough? Yeah, times 3 pa rin ito yan. The value would be really, really affordable, even more affordable than the Philippines. And in the same manner that when you are a UAE NTC holder, you purchase products from the Philippines, doon ka nagme-maintain, or eventually you retire, and then you go back to the Philippines because your business flourished, and then doon ka na nag-network. All you need to do is maintain 120 worth of multi-level points if you purchase from the Philippines, but if you still purchase here, 9 lang po. And same matrix. Liwanag po.
Yes.
So hindi mo siya 240 rin o 120 rin. Again, kung gusto po ninyo, pwede naman po. Hindi po masama yun. Alright. Any questions so far? None so far. What time is it? To have a safety features that would prevent non-upgraded Philippine NTC holders to avail the privileges of the local market. Another reason so that people would not export here. Hindi sila well, they could export here, but they couldn't really enjoy the local market here. And this is a matter of time, mahihirapan ka rin mag-export, mag-bid, mag-export, kasi mas makakamura tayo sa Pilipinas. That has been the problem of many import-export companies. It's just like buying Louis Vuitton in Paris, it's a lot cheaper. Or buying Porsche in Germany, if you will use it there. But if you bring it somewhere else, you got to pay the local taxes. You got to pay the local licenses and registration fees. This is the reason why we have to do this one. And this is the very reason we could sustain the business. Because we don't want you to enter another trip. We don't want you to detach yourselves to another na, ay, ito gagawin namin para masustain namin, or create another package na isa lang ang pwede, or create a very expensive one. Something like 9,000, 8,000, 10,000 dirhams. We're not going to do that. Well, someone's gonna do that, but not me. So I'm saying this is the prerequisite for you to enjoy the multi-level points, the rebates, the local matrix here. And finally, the last but most important memo, officially, next slide please.